Hello everyone. I would like to discuss today trikes versus bikes. Now obviously a lot of people don't like trikes, and obviously a lot of people do like trikes. So here's my .02 on the subject. Personally, I feel as though if you ride a trike, you should know how to ride a motorcycle, a two-wheeled motorcycle first. Unless you physically can't because of like a medical problem or age or well, that's it. Because I feel as though if you're physically capable, you should learn on a two-wheel motorcycle and then decide if you want to trike. And the reason I say that is because trikes handle a lot different than motorcycles, and I think that they're deceivingly safe. Like the amount of safety they have deceives you. And the reason I say that is because I think a trike kind of makes you feel like, you know, you have more tires, more stability, whatever. Okay, I'm safer to do this. When in reality, you're not. It's actually a little bit more dangerous in a lot of ways to ride a trike, especially a rear-wheel trike. Because when you're going around turns, they steer a lot differently, and they have a little bit more of a want to tip over. So I feel like if you learn on a motorcycle and realize, you know, what it's like to lose traction and realize how fast you can go around turns and stuff, I think that it'll make you a better trike rider because you learn to respect the machine. You know, when you're on a trike, you don't realize the weight. You know, you're never feeling 800 pounds or 900 pounds of bike underneath you. You know, you're never having to experience that. So what happens is you're just kind of out of tune, I guess you could say, with the road, and you're on a machine that's can potentially be very dangerous, and you're not really one with the road. So I feel like that's my reason why you should learn on two wheels first. Now, if you've been riding two wheels your whole life and now you're too old to ride on two wheels, you know, you need a trike. Really ironic because here's a trike coming right here. If you find that you need a trike, then I think that that's fine. You know, if you're not capable of riding on two wheels, go for it. You're still, you know, you're still in the wind, so it's totally worth it. Oh, these guys can't turn for shit. Jeez. Learn how to turn your bikes, bro. But anyways, so if it means staying in the wind, buy a trike. Now, as for rear wheel trikes or front wheel trikes, like the Spider, part of me says I'd prefer a front wheel trike, but another part of me says I'd prefer a rear wheel trike. Bikes versus trikes. Let's try this again. I feel as though a trike through corners is a little bit more dangerous because you do have that capability to flip over. Now, whether or not two-wheeled in the front trike is better than two wheels in the back, I don't know. I've yet to kind of figure out what I'd prefer, because on one hand, steering a trike with two wheels in the front's got to be a pain in the ass, because I mean, you have a lot of rubber that you're like trying to, you know, squirm around or whatever. And then beyond that, I feel like having car tires in the front, I don't know, I feel like it wouldn't handle optimally. As for a rear-wheel drive trike, then I worry about the flip over hazard. And what I want to know is, with the Can-Am Spiders, if you're going around a turn, right, one wheel in the back, if you lose traction on that back wheel, like, I guess what I'm saying is, can you have like a deceivingly high amount of traction on the front end and then your back end kicks loose really easily? Because I don't really want to be drifting around my freaking Can-Am Spider. That's all I know. And I just wonder if it's really tail happy because you have less traction in the rear. Now I know the tire's a little wider and all that, and maybe the weight balance is such that you push. I don't know. I guess I feel like I'd be very unconfident riding one, wondering how it handled when traction broke loose. Now that being said, I've never ridden one, so maybe it's a lot more comfortable than I think it would be, but you know, I don't know. So as for a regular trike, that's where I feel like the handling might not be good. You know, it might not be the best handling, but I feel like it'd be more predictable. That's what I think. I feel like it'd be more predictable handling, and that it might actually, in the end, be easier to ride, even if it doesn't handle as well as a Spider. I don't know. That's just my opinion. Now, on the flip side of that, I feel like the skinny, you know, motorcycle front tire on the front of a Can-Am would or on the front of a like Harley trike or Goldwing trike, whatever. I feel like then that would be kind of a pain because you would lose traction up front maybe before you lost traction on your rear tire. Plus, for a bike that can't, since a trike can't lean, why do you have a motorcycle tire on the front of it? Theoretically, you should have a like car type tire, because you're not like a flat tire, because you're not leaning on the tire. So I don't understand, I guess, the logic behind that either. So that kind of confuses me. So I guess either way, I don't fully understand the whole trike thing, and kind of, I mean, I know why they exist, but the whole handling characteristics, I feel like you're compromising too much. I guess it's the best way I can put it. I feel like with the Can-Am one, you know, type of trike or a Harley type of trike, I feel like you're compromising just too many handling characteristics, and you're, I don't know, like I guess with the Harley trike, I can't imagine you hit the front brake. I feel like you could lock up the front tire really easily because you have so much weight in the back. I mean, I don't know. Now, if you start to lose traction on the front tire, or, you know, you start to lose traction in a turn on the Harley, does your front tire wash out, or does your bike start to try to flip over? I mean, how does that work? Like, I would love to feel what those